The masters of Guang Shan have taken long and tiring trips between the many Philippine islands for years, so disciples can have a better understanding of the customs and organization of Guang Shan. They often invite masters to give lectures in Iloilo. Every family in the Philippines was illuminated. However, there was still no fixed monastery back then. In October 1999, disciples keen on learning Dharma invited Venerable Guang and other masters to come to Iloilo to hold teaching sessions on Buddhism and seek a suitable place to build a monastery. As a result of many karmic conditions, the dream of disciples in Iloilo finally came true. They had their own monastery. Guang Temple, a building that's 3 stories high and 660 square meters in area. The space of the temple is well designed. It is a modern and multifunctional temple, and also the first Buddhist site in Iloilo.
Guang Temple in Iloilo is our 4th Philippine monastery. It is also the last one among the 4. It feels like the temple in Manila is the older brother, and the one in Cebu is the oldest, isn't it? In the preparation phase of the temple, other monasteries from Manila, Cebu, and Bacolod provided full assistance, so the monastery was fully equipped in just 1 month. Back then, an artifact center in Taiwan gave me a jade Buddha statue as a gift, and I was wondering where to keep it, when just then the temple in Iloilo needed a statue, so that jade Buddha statue is now worshipped in Guang Temple. The monastery has abundant resources because the monastery in Manila sent kneeling mats, and the one in Bacolod sent ritual instruments and wooden fish to Iloilo. Then the temple was finally equipped to propagate Buddhism.
Disciples in Iloilo are very enthusiastic. They actively participate in all activities and hold chanting ceremonies and sutra recitation classes. Participants range from children, young people, to the elderly. 3 generations brought together in Guang Temple, plus the city being in the center of Iloilo Island. Let the Buddhist preaching and administrative works become very forward-looking. For the disciples, the temple is like their home, and the masters, their family members, who give unfailing support and care.
We established Guang Temple in Iloilo. We are the first Buddhist group in Iloilo. When we were there, we were the first Buddhist nuns. Buddhism had not reached the city, and hence there were no Buddhist nuns. Among the Dharma protectors in Iloilo, Sister Wang Anqi impressed us the most. When she went to Europe with the tour group, she suffered a sudden cerebral hemorrhage. Such a condition requires urgent medical care. However, at that time, she was in a remote area in Europe. We were quite concerned. We told her family that they must have faith in Buddhism and pray to Buddha in order to receive blessings. We tried to find a way to help them here in the Philippines. Thanks to Buddha, it came to us that we could contact the ROC representative office there.
Wait, 请问一下，这个是 波兰大使馆吗？
When I made the phone call, a lady answered and told me that she was new on the job. I said, we are calling from Guang Shan in the Philippines.
那因为有一位信徒呢，他在波兰出事了，那在医院里面，可不可以因为语言不通啊，可不可以帮忙一下？请问您贵姓啊？
Because Sister Wang and her friends didn't speak the local language, that lady offered her kind help to them. I told her that she is a living Avalokiteshvara.
好，你真是观世音菩萨，谢谢。
She really did visit Wang Anqi and interpret for her. Because of her help, Sister Wang's operation went well. We are very grateful to her. Although Sister Wang was in Europe, we still intoned sutras across Manila and devoted all merits to her salvation. Her husband promised that if she could recover, he would become a Dharma protector and a vegetarian as well. I was unconscious when taken to the hospital. On that night, I dreamed of 2 Buddha statues. I thought Venerable Yongguang had come. At 7 a.m. the next day, I seemed to hear the sound of wooden fish. Why there are wooden fish in a hospital? It turned out that Venerable Yongguang and others intoned sutras and devoted all merits to me. I was very touched by that. I thank Buddha for restoring my health.